All right, guys, so our first in-the-money break here in the opening Winter Poker Open $2 million guaranteed event. Matt Stout is with us. He's going to take a little time out of his break to talk about his recent runs in these opening events. You've had immense success, and you're back in the money today, the first catch of this series, and you're looking to make a third deep run, hopefully not a third second place finish though, right?
I'll take a second place finish in this.
Yeah, second place. It's like
really
just under 300K. That wouldn't be bad. But like I said, you have had 2 second place finishes. One in the spring and to Asher Conniff, and then to Stephanie Hubbard recently in the fall. How do you navigate these huge fields? It's a 5,000 player field. How do you just avoid all the landmines? We talked about it so much this week.
I just try to play my best game. I'll just pay attention to my table, like pay attention to the average stack, but I'm really not concerned with who the chip leader is. I'm not concerned about what's going on at other tables. Just kind of try to focus, play my own game, be ready to rebuy, build a stack, and just go from there. I think that a lot of people just try to accumulate too hard. They're just like, they think that they have to go for the gusto every hand because there's a 5,000 player field, and that's never going to get you there. You can't take on that kind of volatility and make it through.
Yeah, so you've been building since the bubble burst. When the bubble burst, you had probably under an average stack. Now you're sitting like just over 600,000, right? So trending in the right direction.
Yeah, I went from about 130 to 600 in a matter of an orbit after the money burst. So I started off with 280 today, went up to over 500, dropped down to the 140. It's been kind of a swingy day. But the cards have kind of forced me to. I usually don't try to get in too many big confrontations in these things, but today I've kind of had to get in there and gamble. And haven't been right a couple times. I jacks against kings once. It's just been a swingy day.
All right, and swingy always isn't bad for Matt Stout. Usually you're on the uptick of that swing. Now, looking past the first 2 weeks or so of the Winter Poker Open, the Charity Series of Poker is coming back for what we should expect to be another pretty massive event here at Borgata. Tell us a little bit about that. Give us a rundown of who we kind of expect to see and what the benefit of the charity is.
The charity tournament's going to be a $330 turbo tournament benefiting the Community Food Bank of New Jersey and Atlantic County Habitat for Humanity. I've been running the Charity Series of Poker for the past 2 years, and we've run 5 events so far and raised $135,000, mostly for food banks and habitat.
Awesome.
So it's been a lot of fun too. I mean, we have a lot of people coming in. Film critic Richard Roper's coming. The Vanessa Selps, Jeff Madsen, Neil Blumenfeld, Anthony Zeno. A lot of big names, and more so like the more fun guys, like the real happy-go-lucky, have a good time. And we have a few drinks. No one takes the tournament that seriously. We really have a blast, and it's a great opportunity. It's open to the public, and we have people come in and who want to meet these guys. And I mean, in a normal tournament setting, you don't really get an opportunity to meet these people, hang out with them, chat with them. They're usually, even in this, I'm trying to focus. We're playing for almost $400,000, so I'm not like a real friendly, chatty mood some of the time. I get that way at the table sometimes, but I do sometimes. I mean, sometimes I'm trying to focus. Sometimes I'm taking it seriously. So it's a lot of fun to just kind of blow off some steam, bust out of a $330 turbo a few times. It all goes to a good cause, and we have a few drinks and we just party the entire night. It's great.
Right. Well, I worked the Charity Series of Poker event last year. It was a ton of fun. I had the pleasure of kind of being around it in Vegas this summer, and trust me, it is a lot of fun. So if you're here right before the WPT Winter Poker Open Championship.
Saturday night, the tournament starts at 5 o'clock, but we have an open bar pre-party at 3:30 p.m. to get everyone loosened up, ready to
3:30 p.m., you heard it.
28 West Bar and Lounge downstairs,
all right, so
across from Bread and Butter.
Next weekend, Charity Series of Poker, going to be an awesome time. Hopefully, Matt's notching another deep run in event 1 before then. Matt, thanks for taking some time out, and good luck.
Thanks, buddy.